Hey God, I hope you can hear me. I just want to say thank you for being with me and staying with me when I abandoned you a million times. I chase peace. I deserve it. That's what I want. And I'm gonna get it. And I know I cause you problems sometimes, and I say I'm gonna do one thing and I don't, and I do something else, and I don't stick to the plan. I don't trust in you. I don't believe that I can make it. But I feel you're covering. I know you're with me. Thank you for standing by me even though I've left your side a million times.
Prayer I had been trying to pray for a year just came. God, don't give up on me. This song feels like a gift to me. Like, it feels like something that I co-wrote with God, which is the coolest feeling. It just shifted my perspective about how quick He is to love and how quick we are to be hard on ourselves and to feel like we can't approach Him. He's not gonna give up on me, and He's never gonna give up on me, and that it's okay. It's okay to go through those things, and it's not even just okay, but it's necessary. But I'm grateful to know now that in those moments when I feel like God's given up on me, or that I just feel like there's no way I could ever approach Him, like I'm too ashamed or embarrassed, that He hasn't given up on me. It's just me, like I've given up on myself, or like I've given up on Him in ways, but He's so merciful and He's so good. And even in those moments when I've failed Him, He never fails me.
Be well with your whole story.
Ooh.
And your whole life. And I know what it feels like to want to leave something behind. And it challenged me to love the whole garden of my life. Every part of my life has had purpose and beauty. And just because something ended painfully doesn't negate the beauty that it gave. And we have to stop trying to scrub everything clean so that I don't have a scar or a memory or a reminder, because we dissect ourselves when we do that, and we disassociate and we want to leave this over there. But I am all of these things. This has been my whole life, and I can't be whole until I embrace the story of my whole life. I trust Him.
Bring the drums back. Let it resound from the Atlantic Ocean to the Niger Delta. Tell every publication in town that on this day the earth quaked. I became the revolutionary vanguard of every mother's womb. The sun had to shine her bright forehead and a fari kurudu. It wasn't playing stand-up like a guru. My mother became the guardian to this nation she carried. Navigating through life like a West African pilot. Now I fly higher than Mutala. No airport can tell when I land. My mom said, chill. God's cooking. This masterpiece isn't finished until after 9 months. I'm never one for tight boxes, so I Mayweathered my way with a final punch. Now I stand on every mic like say I be Insta blog. Daily, time after time, she knew this child would be a tribune. And I popped out looking like a national mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the best of them all? Me.
I have met with the one who made the heavens and the earth. It takes 9 months to give birth, but this one made me with his breath. The emperor of the universe, master of the same who does not change like dollar rates. To you we bow and not Amadioha. I won't chop the bread of life, you can't add your grace as mama. As an olonje, I know the belly full, until I met with the one who makes the belly full. Some say there is no God, but that comes from the belly of fools who have failed to accept truth, because only the truth will make the fish run from the pepper soup. This is truth that sets free. I have met with the one who speaks the light, and light will not refuse him. So who am I to stand against the Alagbada know? The one who is clothed in fire.
I think my biggest fear is that if I get to heaven and God looks at me and says, I had all these plans for you, What happened? Why didn't you make it? You failed. Imagine having someone look at you and say, this is what you were supposed to be, and you didn't really get there. That's my only fear in life.
I wasn't the same. No. Last year, if you would have told me you're a very strong person, I would have probably not believed you.
And this year?
I believe it. You know why? Because strength doesn't mean you're not tired. It doesn't mean you're not in pain. It doesn't mean you're not exhausted. It just means that you have the strength to keep going.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to feel a bit lost. You've never been this version of you before. All the other versions had to fight to get to this one. And this one is brand new. You haven't experienced the world as this version of you before. So it's okay. You're gonna feel a little lost. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some grace. Stay encouraged. If roses grow in heaven, Lord, please pick a bunch for me. Place them in my mother's arms and tell her they're from me. Tell her I love her and miss her, and when she turns to smile, place a kiss upon her cheek and hold her for a while. Because remembering her is easy, I do it every day. But there's an ache within my heart that will never go away.
One of the things that I realize is that nobody owes me anything. They don't owe me respect. They don't owe me loyalty. They don't owe me communication. I could want it. Hell, I could even deserve it. But that doesn't mean anybody's obligated to give it. But with that being said, although nobody owes me a damn thing, I owe myself everything. I owe myself that respect. I owe myself that loyalty. I owe myself the ability to walk away when things are not looking like they're being reciprocated. I owe myself that. I can decide when enough is enough. I can decide when I no longer want to accept someone else's shortcomings in my life, and I will. So although you don't owe me anything, I owe myself the opportunity to get the relationship that I desire, that friendship that I desire. I owe myself that. So I won't fall for anything that goes against what I owe myself.
In order for something new to come, something old must go. And that old can sometimes mean let go of what you know until now. Empty the cup and start from the beginning. It's not easy to do, but at the moment it's the only way how something that is blocked can be brought back to movement. You must spill the old tea and pour in new one. Then things look different.
Be patient with yourself, because you'll be up one day and down the next. You'll be pleased one day and displeased the next. You'll be peaceful one day and very angry the next. But be patient with yourself, because God is not through with you yet.
The truth is, we're living the life that we prayed for years ago. And if we continue to move as though we're still asking God for things and we still got to work towards something.
A woman with no friends or a very small circle is a very, very secure woman. Trust me. She's learned that quality matters more than quantity. She doesn't need a crowd to validate her worth. Her confidence comes from within, not from the approval of others. She's not afraid to stand alone because she knows her own strength. She's selective with her energy and who she lets into her life. She's seen the fake friendships, the drama, and the gossip, and she's walked away from all of it. She's built a life that's peaceful and drama-free, and she's happier for it. She doesn't need to be surrounded by people to feel complete. She's comfortable in her own company. She knows that true friends are rare, and she'd rather have a few real ones than a bunch of fake ones. Her small circle is made up of people she can truly trust, people who have proven their loyalty. She doesn't waste time on meaningless relationships. Her time is precious, and she spends it wisely. She's a woman who knows what she wants, and she won't settle for anything less. So, if you meet a woman with no friends or a very small circle, don't underestimate her.